Hey everybody, welcome back to Secret Squirrel Games. It's your host, Secret Squirrel, of course. Hope you had a good weekend. Here in America, it was July 4th. It was our Independence... Well, it was July 4th everywhere. But here in America, it was our Independence Day holiday, birthday of our nation, essentially, on July 4th. 1776 is the date of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and therefore we celebrate it as a big national holiday here. It's a weekend where we do a lot of, they do parades, they do fireworks, a lot of fireworks. They do lots of cookouts and celebrations, get together with family, friends. I wasn't able to do any of that personally so much this weekend, but still had a good weekend anyway. Still enjoyed my July 4th. Hopefully everybody else enjoyed their weekend as well, whether they were in America or not. It's a holiday weekend, though, for those of us in America. So hopefully my fellow Americans enjoyed their Independence Day weekend. We're back at Crossout. It's Tuesday now, though. It's not Sunday, July 4th. It's Tuesday, July 6th. We're back at Crossout. It's noon Eastern Time in the United States, which is -4 UTC. And Tuesdays and Wednesdays at noon Eastern Time in the United States, we do Crossout. And on Thursdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we do Crossout. So we're back at it. We've got, what do we got? We got some stuff going on. What do we got here? Anything? Yeah, we got, I got another equalizer that I built yesterday. That's right, I forgot. Completely forgot that I did that. All right, so what do we have? Buy or sell an item on the market. Yeah, that's easy. I already made the proclamation quite some time ago, but I was just going to do this. Just sell these, because why not? Why not? I have way more than I ever need. It qualifies, gets me the daily challenge done. Super easy. What am I selling? 10 coupons? Please. No problem. Yeah, no problem. I can sell them by the 100 if I want. Whatever. I've got plenty of time to do so and plenty of them to sell. I have a lot available. So that's not a problem. That daily challenge is already gone. Boom. Now we do have machine gun, rapid fire machine gun, minigun, or combat laser as the weapon to use for this particular challenge today, and its follow-on challenge, of course. Hold on one second. All right, so we do have that as options today, of course. We do have weekly challenges that just started yesterday being Monday. They have not updated the weekly seasonal challenges yet. That will be on Thursday, so we're still good there. We do have the regular daily challenges for the season, but those will occur as we do our regular daily challenges for the most part, and some progress toward the weekly challenges. Oh yeah, and in case you haven't noticed, in honor of our Independence Day, Captain America, of course. So, this is going to get done today. The winning 8 battles in missions with scrap metal as the reward. No, that equalizer that I just picked up, that we just crafted, but what we got from our Pathfinder container that I just did, as you can see by my engineer badge count here. I just did a Pathfinder's container, and I ended up with one of those Doppler radar things or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be useful or not. If the worst comes to worst, I could sell it. But yeah, this thing right here, Doppler. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible, I guess, but I don't know what it's used in to manufacture. I'm sure it's used as an ingredient in manufacturing some legendary something somewhere, but I don't know what. Let me see. Let me see if anything jumps out at me. That one's got a different radar, a Keen. I don't know. I don't see anything on that workbench. Not familiar with it, really. I've never used it, so... No, that's got the Keen as well. Scavengers. Does it have anything that... Yeah, there you go. The Hurricane homing rocket launcher. Okay. That would use a Doppler. Would also use the Pyre. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Sasquatch? How you doing, man? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Captain America. Yeah, it's Independence Day weekend, so and I didn't stream on Independence Day, so I'll do it today. Got the American flag going on the back of the shirt too. Why not? Right? America. That's why. It was Independence Day weekend, so I figured I might as well wear the red, white, and blue. Support the colors. You know, I'm just looking to see is there anything else that Doppler is used to build, or just the one thing. I'm not seeing anything else come up. What is that? Is that a... Oh yeah, incinerator catapult. Okay. Got it. Are those here? Yeah, they are here. Okay. That's not the worst in the world. Never really looked at them. I don't think, and I don't have anything that would be usable for, or at that level. And probably not here either. Yeah, nothing there. So, yeah, I'm not seeing... I looked at this, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I only see the one thing that the Doppler would be used for. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? They're awesome. They're fun. Once you get used to them, especially, and you can lead people right with them as you're moving, or as you're going in a circle around them, and you're nailing it right or whatever. You know, you learn to target and lead and all that kind of stuff or whatever real well. They're real nice. They're real nice. So I think it was here. Oh yeah, the Hurricane. Hurricane's the only thing that thing's usable for. All right. I don't know that I see myself using or making a Hurricane, not anytime soon at least, so I may end up just selling the Doppler instead, but whatever, we'll see. At this point though, I have the storage space, and I'm not short on the cash right now, so I've got plenty of storage space, so I'm not in a rush, you know, to get the thing, you know, done and stuff like that, so it's not that big a deal. I do have... Oh, so like I said, I used up my engineer badges on that. And got that Doppler. So we're back at square one with regards to engineer badges, basically, in order to get to our next Pathfinder's container. It's going to take us a while. Of course, this week we're gonna knock out 1,000 engineer badges with just these two challenges, and then which these things are getting harder and harder, man. These hard raids, I'm telling you, with electronics or copper, either one, it doesn't matter. The hard raids have definitely gotten more challenging. That is for sure. I'm at the point now where I'm having to make a decision, you know, where I'm using a repair kit, not every time, but a good percentage of the time, a lot more than I ever did in the past, and I'm making a decision sometimes on whether I'm going to use a second repair kit, you know, because it gets to the point where you're like, well, what's the point of me, you know, if you've already died once, got your free respawn, died again, used a repair kit, now you die a third time, and then you're like, am I going to just write that off as a loss? The fuel, the time, and the repair kit? Or am I going to go ahead and try and salvage it with one more repair kit in hopes that whatever teammates I have with me, please, and I cross my fingers on this, which I think that's something insulting in some places, but here it's wishing myself good luck, basically. I have to sit there and think to myself, you know, are the teammates I have first off, are they even participating, or are they all sitting out now, waiting for somebody else to hopefully finish it or whatever? Or, or if they are participating, do I think we're going to succeed in the task if I do one more repair kit, or is it just a loss? It's a lot more challenging, that's for sure. And the teammate issue is a big part of it. I'm definitely finding that with Operation Gozu too. I'm not using a repair kit in Operation Gozu because it costs no resources. There's no loss other than a couple of minutes of time. But I have gotten to the point where I've died a couple of times because I'm literally the only person doing the thing. Everybody else is still at the spawn point or barely past it, and I've already accomplished the first goal, and I'm on my way to the second goal, accomplishing it, and then on my way to the boss, and all they've done is barely started moving toward anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I've done everything, and then I'm facing off against the boss by myself, going, where are my allies? Oh, they're still dicking off back there with random retchers and stuff like that. And sure, they may end up with a higher score than me, and I'm sure, in their little game environment, they're sitting there going, oh, see, at least I still got a higher score and I got more plastic. Yeah, you probably got one more plastic, because it's not like it rewards a lot of plastic. Oh, wow, okay, so you got 9 and I got 8, or you got 8 and I got 7. Okay, not that big. Even if I got 6, not that big a deal. You got 1 or 2 more plastic than me generally, and that, of course, that's under the assumption they don't have the premium or whatever. But what they're not understanding is it's not about. I don't really care at all what position you place. You're only quibbling over 1 or 2 plastic. Whether you're third or first, it doesn't matter. In those. So you're wasting your time trying to get the high score in order to get the most plastic or something like that. You'd be much better suited to just rush through it, move on to the next one, and get that whole next set of plastic as fast as possible as well. Because if it takes you 3-4 minutes to do an Operation Gozu for 8 plastic, or 9 plastic even, because you built up your higher score by killing more retchers, whereas you could do 2 minutes and get 7 or 8 plastic, then you could easily do it twice and get 14 to 16 plastic instead of 8 or 9 or whatever. So in that 4 minutes. What's up, Gore? How's it going, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Well, you know what I'm saying? People don't think things through, and it's like I don't care who gets the high score. I really don't care, whatever. I don't even care if you get the most plastic or whatever in Operation Gozu. It costs you nothing to do, but let's just go fast and keep going with more of them, and go, and get as much plastic as we can in an hour, for example, or something like that. Nice. Very good. Well, hopefully you'll have a less stressful work day today than some of the days you've had in the past couple of weeks. But yeah, it just astounds me that some people still play like that. This late into Operation Gozu, you would think that word had gotten around, how to play it, how to do it. Oh, you got another. You just took a few days off, and you got more coming this week. Nice, very nice. Yeah, so it just astounds me that I take off and for the very beginning, and I go racing around, and I'm doing all the objectives, and I look on the mini map, and all my allies are still back at spawn, and I'm like, really? I've accomplished most of the objectives by myself, and you guys are just shooting enemies the whole time. Whatever, But I'm not going to spend the sad thing about that, though, is that I have the option after I then go to the boss and I fight the boss by myself and get killed because I'm by myself, you know. And then, you know, I may have died on the way anyway, and then I also died at the boss, or I die when I first get to the boss, and then I die maybe a second time because I'm still the only one fighting the boss. And then it's like, okay, at what point now it's asking if I want to use a repair kit. Well, I'm not going to use a repair kit for Operation Gozu because it costs no resources. You know, it's just a waste of time. But I literally have bailed out even at that point and just written off the time and gone to the next one. You know, I like literally dumped out of the game because my allies are still nowhere near the boss. And I'm like, if I just sit there and watch and wait to get my 6 plastic, because I'll be way at the bottom of the score because I raced through it. If I just sat there and watched and wait, I sit there and I go, what's the point? And now it's going to still take me 7 minutes or whatever the hell it is by the time the match is over, you know, and for what? For 6 plastic? Nah, forget it. If they're not gonna make it, if I can tell that my allies are not the kind who are even gonna participate, basically, they're all gonna do exactly like you just said and just get distracted by fighting all these bots and stuff. Well, then I want no part of that. I'll just self-destruct on that one. I'll be like, no, I'm out. Whatever. If I have to. Or at least I'm not, I'll just dump out of the game if I'm already dead, you know, twice. I'll just dump out of the game. I'll just forget it. I'll just start the next one and go. Because, yeah, this distracted by the bots thing is, you know how we do here? We do efficient at Secret Squirrel Games, man. We talk about doing, oops, sorry, I bumped the thing. Actually, let me stand up for a second. I gotta turn the fan up 1 second. Alright, I apologize for that. The fan was a notch too low. It was getting warm already. Yeah, you know, we talk about efficiency around here. That's why we do our challenges at low power score patrols and stuff like that. It's not about, you know, measuring dicks or anything like that. Oh, you're fighting bots. That's not as good as PvP or whatever. I don't care. I'm not in a dick measuring contest, man. This is about efficiency. You get in, you get them done, you move on. You know, if you want to play PvP afterwards, play PvP all you want. But what if something comes up and you weren't able to get your challenges done, and thus you weren't able to get your engineer badges and things like that? I'm all about getting the engineer badges, getting the free shit. You know, it's all about free stuff, you know? And if you can get rewards, that's great. Extra rewards is better than, you know, not enough rewards, you know? By not doing your challenges or not getting them done, even if you're trying to do them, but you're doing them in an inefficient manner, like if you constantly tried to do PvP to try to, you know, get these 2 battles, you know, in missions, and then the follow-on 3 battles in missions. If you're doing that as get the wires, get the scrap, get the batteries missions, that could take you a while. That can take you quite a while. I mean, you might hit a bad run where you just don't win anything for 3, 4, 5 missions in a row, you know, 5 battles in a row or whatever, and you're like, okay, well, this, you know, especially if you're playing at the higher power score, those battles can take quite some time. They can take a few minutes, you know, because everybody's got such big, tough vehicles and things like that. And you're like, well, you've spent 40, 45 minutes, an hour just trying to get those 5 missions done, you know, and to win, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm done in 15 minutes, you know, maybe 20, 15, 17 more like it. I'm done in 15, 17 minutes with all 5 of those, you know, and moved on. Now, if I wanted to go and do something else afterwards, after my missions are done, you know, after my daily challenges are done and stuff, then fine, so be it. Or move on to PvP or whatever you want. But at least I got my challenges out of the way, and I got not only the extra scrap or whatever, but more importantly, I get to this complete 40 daily challenges faster and get those extra 400 engineer badges. You know how I do. That's what I'm talking about. You know, even this win 8 battles and missions with scrap metal as a reward. That takes you no time if you're doing low power score patrols. That takes you nothing. It's another 100 engineer badges. You know, it takes you a little bit longer if you're doing, you know, wires or batteries or something like that, PvP. Just saying. Just saying. Just me. But nevertheless, yeah, so since I did use all my current my engineer badges that I had, I should say, saved up for Pathfinder's container, I will now, I'm starting over as far as that's concerned. So I am going to do, with machine guns, we're going to do low power score patrol, like I just mentioned, because it be easy and fast. We'll knock those out of the way first. No, yesterday I did. I know it wasn't on screen or anything like that. It wasn't, I was just looking at it. It's just that Doppler radar is all I got, which, I mean, I guess it's fine. You know, I wasn't going to spend 1,000 scrap to take another, you know, chance at it. I said, nah, forget it. It's 300, I think it was selling for like 350 something, which I might do. I haven't done it. I don't know that I have much use for it personally. It's only, I even thought about, I just looked through the workbenches to see what it is a prerequisite to craft, you know, as a crafting component in, and the only thing that comes up is the Hurricane homing, you know, rocket launcher is the only thing that uses the Doppler as a prerequisite. So, and I don't see me building that necessarily anytime soon. So, but I don't have a rush to sell it. I've got an okay amount of money right now, and I have, more importantly, plenty of storage space. So, not in a rush, but should it come down to it, then that can easily be sold. What's going on? Why not donut? How you doing today? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hey Gore, I know you're a big hockey guy. What about that Blue Jackets or whatever? Is that what it is? Blue Jackets? That hockey, that goalie that had the, yeah, the accident with the fireworks. What's going on, Danny Bob? How's it going today? Hopefully you're doing well. How are things over in Denmark? Yeah, I guess he was in a hot tub or something like that and was jumping out of the hot tub to avoid fireworks and ended up getting, it blew up or whatever, and he was only like, he was young, in his 20s, right? I think. I would assume, I got the impression, like I said, I don't really watch hockey, so I don't know all the names or anything like that, but I kind of got the impression that he was kind of a bigger, well, not a bigger name, but a, you know, rising star or a young star in the league. Not that he wasn't just like a third string or anything like that. Camping? Very nice. I don't think I've ever been recreational camping. It's just like when people, it's just like my girlfriend will sit there and ask sometimes about, oh, you know, let's go on a cruise or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna break you down into parts. And so I wouldn't know what to do on a ship. you know, for pleasure.
Here on the download. I sent him backpacking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I spent a long time in the Navy, so yeah. People ask, have you ever been on a cruise? I'm like, yeah, but not for pleasure. It's always been work.
Good job, lad.
There's no cocktails on the Lido deck or whatever. You know, I've always been like,
Well done.
I've been to sea, sure, plenty of times. You know, when people go, oh, it's so beautiful out there, I'm like, yeah, sure. And then, depends on what you're doing. No, don't get me wrong. It can be beautiful out at sea, absolutely. But when you're, you know, when you're working, it's still work, you know. But yeah, just like the same thing with the, like, you talk about camping. I'm like, yeah, I've never been camping for recreation, you know. When I've done it, we've called it bivouacking, and that's because we're out there in military tents with, you know, Humvees and MRAPs and stuff like that or whatever. So maintaining defensive perimeters and things like that. Oh, he's a prospect. Oh, okay. I thought he was already a kind of a star or something like that. I knew he was a goalie. So you're saying he was just like a potential star in the making still. No, Nimitz class does not have a karaoke lounge. Well, you know what? I can't say that anymore. I have no idea what they have anymore. It's been many years since I've been on them, and I would not be surprised for 1 second if they didn't have some kind of a meditation lounge now for people, you know, who are feeling too stressed out. They are huge. It was funny when I was on board, we pulled into Fort Lauderdale, actually, which of course is where I live, that area, and we pulled into Port Everglades, and I had friends and family and stuff who came and saw the ship, you know, from the side, basically, or from, you know, as it was sitting at the pier, and they were just like, they were just amazed at the size of this thing. You know, they were just like, oh my god, this thing is... No, I don't remember the size of the Titanic, so... All I do know is that they're large. They displace 100,000 tons of water, and they, I want to say they sat at just over 1,000 feet, or about 1,000 feet long. And you got to figure the water line is about the probably the third, well, all right, so 1, 2, 3, whatever, the 1, 2, 3, and then the water line, I want to say, is like the 5th deck. maybe. I want to say it's about the 5th, maybe 6th deck down, and from the hangar, from the flight deck. So you're looking at above the water about 6, and then five more, probably 11 stories or something like that above the water to the top of the island, and then of course the antenna mast and everything are up there. But yeah, it was no, this is a Nimitz class CVN, or a nuclear powered aircraft carrier. Specifically CVN 72, the USS Abraham Lincoln. And yeah, it was very tall. We were being built. We were built in the Newport News shipyards in Virginia Beach area, in the Norfolk area, right across the Chesapeake Bay from Norfolk, and when we were in the dry dock, they're being built. We were the tallest building in Newport News, in that city. We dwarfed all the buildings in that city. And I lived on the ship at that time, so while we were in dry dock, so I would, some friends of mine and I, we lived on the ship while it was still being built, and so we could go anywhere on the ship, basically, in the night, whatever, because a lot of people didn't live on the ship. So we basically had run of the ship after dark, because it was still owned by the shipyards. And I remember one night we climbed the entire radio mast, like all the way up to the tip top. And that was way up there. And I lived on it and worked on it for a few years. It's funny when I hear people, when I would hear people talk about, oh wow, you can just see these jets flying and stuff like that. You can just see that, all the time, taking off and landing on the flight deck and all this stuff or whatever. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, I would just spend all day doing it. I'm like, nah. After you've seen it a few times, I mean, don't get me wrong, some people stay fascinated by it, but I was one of those people who was always like, well, after you've seen it a certain amount of times, and you're just like, looks the same, every time, I much preferred the day, what we called no-fly days, the days when we did not have flights, flight operations going on, and you could go up onto one of the sponsons, which are the like, you'll see you see them on like carriers and stuff like that. You have the flat flight deck and stuff, and then you have like these little areas that kind of stick out on the sides where they'll have like Sea Sparrow launchers or Phalanx weapon systems, the Sea Whiz, the close-in weapon system, which looks like R2-D2 with a heart on, and those are the defense weapons and stuff for the ship. And we'd just go out on a sponson and sit next to one of those, sit next to the Sea Sparrow or whatever, and get a little sun and enjoy the water when it's nice and quiet. There's no flight ops going on. You can go out there and read a book or something a little bit because I worked nights when I was on the ship. So, yeah, absolutely. I was stationed on board one for almost 4 years. And they're ships, not boats. Submarines or boats. But yeah, carriers are, they're, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're an engineering marvel, definitely. They are, it's crazy the amount of everything that goes into them. You know, all the work, all the just the design, the whole thing.
No fear, no pity.
Now the sad thing is this, and check this out. When my carrier was built, and I call it mine because I'm part of the first crew of that carrier. When that carrier was built, so we call that a plank owner if you're part of the first crew of a ship, because it's built in the shipyards while you're part of the crew. When my carrier was built, they cost $4.4 billion. All right, dollars that's like the big, you know, ceremonial fake check thing that they gave the shipyard during the, you know, at the commissioning and all this stuff. A big $4.4 billion check supposedly. Well, it was more than that, and now they're more than that now. But even then, that ship. Oh, what's the Elite doing? What's going on, Dandelion? How's it going, man? Welcome everybody. Let me find out what Dandelion is, or what Elite Gamer is up to. What's going on, everybody? How's it going today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm Secret Squirrel. This is Secret Squirrel Games. Thank you for turning up. Yeah, I can do it. I can go ahead and do it. Hey, what's going on, Dark Runner? Welcome to the stream. I am Secret Squirrel, like I said. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I know I say that even though it's Tuesday, and a lot of folks would be like, well, wouldn't you say that on Monday? Yeah, this is my Monday for streaming. I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't stream Sunday either. So, yeah, howdy, partner. I like it. I see what you're doing there, Sasquatch. I'm following. Yeah, let me change my vehicle, obviously, if we're going to do this. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Very much appreciated. I'm going to change this. We're going to run a little bit of Operation Go. Doing it, Elite, doing it. All right. We're going to run a little bit of Operation Gozu. It's the, for those who are unfamiliar with it, it's this thing right here. And it's also, of course, available on the battle mode map thing right down here. And it is free plastic, is what it amounts to. For if the team does it right, and I just had a little rant about this, if the team does it right, it's free plastic for the cost of just a couple of minutes of your time. Now, it's all about speed. Now, granted, there's only 2 of us right now, so we'll see how this goes. But it should be, at least if it's done right, it should be done with speed and some precision, of course, but speed initially. Alright, now we've got 4 of us. I don't know what those other 2 are going to be like. I think Elite knows the deal, though. I have a personal self-imposed goal of trying to accomplish this task in a minute and a half. At least I see 2 of the folks moving up behind me, so that's a good thing. Alright, just slow it down. Just slow it down. Just slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Oh. Don't. No! Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oof. Good. We got another target? Okay, cool. I'll get to there. That was terrible. I almost... I almost ended up on my side. Alright. This isn't going to be a super fast. My self-imposed goal is a minute and a half. But this is definitely not going to be a minute and a half tasker right here. But we can still at least accomplish it relatively quickly. Ooh, you know what I need to do? I need to change the DPI on my mouse. I know I had it adjusted because we were playing Borderlands 2 yesterday, which was cool. Going back to old school Borderlands 2. I enjoyed it, definitely. It was fun. But in doing so, I had to adjust the DPI on my mouse, and I didn't adjust it back for crossout, really. There we go. See that? I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. That's probably a 2-minute-er, but still not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, let me get that DPI going a little bit. That might help. It might be a little too much. That's way too much. You know, I'll tell you that much. That's way too slow. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. So he invited up one of the other folks that were going. Okay. One dropped out. Easy peasy. Alright, so, and I didn't see what the speed was on that one. Let me take a gander at that real quick. Why is my thing going? There we go. Minute 51. Not bad. Not bad. See, this is what the thing I talk about. When I talk about speed and efficiency or whatever, and I do that a lot on this channel, especially with regards to why I do low power score patrols for my missions and stuff like that. Not only to knock them out of the way with a much higher rate of success, but look at that: 54 seconds, 59 seconds, 58 seconds, stuff like that, or whatever. That's why I do those. Get them out of the way so fast. You know, the queue takes longer than the match, you know, in a lot of those cases.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility.
And, like I said, you have a much higher chance of success than you do in a PvP match. And then once those are out of the way, you can go do PvP all you want. That's not a problem. It's just that if you're looking at doing the your challenges in the most efficient means possible, low power score patrol is the way to do it. Don't... Oh my god, what the hell? What am I up against here? Oh my god. Alright, so that's not good. That was terrible. That was really terrible. What's going on? Emperor Bearded Grizzly. That name is so long. It always takes me a minute to like get there, you know, and figure it out again. I don't care about you. Alright, I'm going this way.
Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful
Yeah, this is going to be a long one. Man, when you get blown up at the first data center, Emperor Grizz works fine? Okay.
Leave it before they raise the alarm. I'm picking up new signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle.
Right here.
Demo model detected. Attack. This is your last target. You have been spotted. Retreat is not
Jesus,
an option.
man. Non-stop perfect sniper fire. Every time.
The operation has been completed successfully. The syndicate will contact again with survivors.
Tracks? Nice. No, I don't believe so. I don't think so. I don't know, man. Yeah, I doubt it. Well, you know what? It does, like, it specifically says for patrols, right? Yeah, that you can't earn fuel, but it doesn't say that for... I doubt it though, because you get a respawn, and I don't think you can normally earn fuel in anything where you can get a free respawn.
Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operation.
Because otherwise, you know, you're, you know, otherwise you're getting a second chance at getting that fuel. You know what I'm saying?
Your squad has been detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation. Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful
Okay.
Scanning area. Get out of there before the
I'll take
alarm
it.
is raised.
I'll take
Your
it.
squad has been detected. Repel the attack. And
I
continue
will
the
take it.
operation.
Woohoo!
You've entered the Ravager scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is
Absolutely.
raised.
Huh.
I'm picking up new signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. Nemo model detected. Attack.
You like the way I did
This is
that?
your last target.
I don't even have to look where I'm going anymore half the time. I mean, sometimes I still run into stuff, but... Damn, man. I've had a lot of practice. I will say that much. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, but I'm okay with them. I feel pretty comfortable with them, you know? That's why I like... Oh. Ooh. I wonder what it'll be. What do you think? Oh, who knew? That's what they all are now, so... But, yeah, I've gotten... I know, so... You're so jelly, aren't you? Ooh, I got a rare stabilizer. Ooh. I need to post that on my Insta. Make everybody so jelly.
To destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their
Yep.
databases. I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras.
Nothing rare about it.
The alarm will draw more enemy squads. Your squad has been detected.
You know, I mean, you're supposedly
Registering the risk
is a chance that you do, but
chances of a successful operation.
oh, right into the wall. I turned right in time to see the building.
Take the fight. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the
Ugh,
fight.
ran into this thing.
This is the Nemo model.
So many decor items they have laying around.
Deal with it.
You get all atmospheric on us. But I mean, I don't mind this mode. I mean, yeah, it's repetitive, but I mean, there's a reward for the repetition, the free plastic and stuff, and then on top of that, it's fast. You know, it suits my play style, and it you know, it can be exciting just because of the speed. And then, like I said, I do a self-imposed challenge of trying to beat a minute and a half, or you know, get a minute and a half or less on the
Proving your worth.
on the thing, and that's a good thing. I like that. No, you don't need gas. I'm sorry, I didn't see that Dark Runner. Thanks, Sasquatch, for answering that. Yeah, you don't need gas. It's not a raid in the traditional sense. It doesn't cost anything at all. No gas. There's no resource cost. You just... The only thing you're spending is a little bit of time. And by time, I'm talking about a minute 51, minute 44, minute 51. 2 minutes and something, maybe. That's all it takes. And now, granted, you're getting a very low plastic reward per run, but if you can do them all under,
Ravager's facility. The mission
say,
is
2.5 minutes, then you're doing what? 40
we
in
need to
a...
destroy the operational radars and upload our program
yeah,
to their
2.5 minutes. Yeah,
databases.
you're doing 40 in a, you know, in an hour.
Signals from patrols
I am
and surveillance
technically in a clan, yeah.
Don't let them spot you.
And then, and even at 8 plastic per run,
The battle is imminent.
overturned. At 8 plastic per run, you do 40 in an hour. That's, you know, you do the math. That's 320 plastic. Nothing wrong with that, right?
New Ravager signals detected. The battle is imminent.
Even if you get low, even if you go fast enough and you don't hit anything, and you only get 6 plastic per run, you're still getting about over 200 plastic in an hour with no resource cost. And that's the real key. Is the no resource cost part.
New Ravager signals detected. The battle is imminent. The last target is an EMO model Ravager. Destroy it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Elite got overturned. Damn it. Alright. I gotta go back for him. And then he dies right when I get there. Oh well, that kind of sucked. Now I'm tied up in this. Damn it. And I've lost a retcher. I'm just gonna SD and come back, and none of my allies are even at the boss yet, so that went down. Yeah, that's a good reason for it, absolutely, because nobody needs to buy it, really, because everybody can do this, you know? Yeah, I mean, the moment it started, because plastic was running about 40, 41 the day that Operation Gozu started, and by the first day it dropped. I mean, by the end of that day, by a couple hours into that day, it had dropped to 31. So it lost like 25%. You know, like that. Day one. But see, you get like 6 or 8. Well, oh, I guess another one. Damn. All right. Yeah. What? Ooh. What's it gonna be? Oh yes! A rare stabilizer. Yeah. Yes. Finally. Dreams do come true, people. Dreams do come true. Yeah, this is a good day. Rare stabilizer. Below me, rare stabilizer. I feel like what I just did summed up everybody's thoughts on rare stabilizers. Yeah, that's exactly what we've been doing, Dark Runner. And unfortunately, you're just finding out about this, and there's only like 3 days left of Gozu, and it's been going for 20 days, or it's a 20-day event. So I'm sorry that you are just finding out about this now, but, and here's where I'll do my shameless plug. Had you been watching Secret Squirrel Games, you would have known about this. Alright, somebody needs to contribute to that bridge construction, or that tower construction. There you go, thank you. Because I almost got it all, but not all of it.
I'm picking up new signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. Your squad is detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation.
Ah, there went one retcher. Alright, there went the other retcher. Coming. At least it didn't spawn me that far away. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what I've been saying from the beginning with it, Dark Runner, is once it was pointed out to me, you know, what it was about and everything, I've definitely been a champion of that exact plan, saying, listen, grind the crap out of Operation Gozu. Which, by the way, what kind of time are we? That wasn't bad. Even with dying, we got a minute 41 on that one, so that's not too bad. Grind the crap out of this. Get all the plastic you can. If you need it for crafting, then great. It was a cheap way for you to get plastic instead of, buying it off the market. If you want to sell it, then that's fine too. Hold on to it. The prices will start to come back up, and then you can sell it. Or even if you don't, even if the prices don't come up, even if you sell it at the reduced price now, you're still profiting. It only takes you a couple of minutes, to get 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever plastic. So run it a couple of times, run it a few times, run it for a couple of hours straight, just grind that plastic, be happy with the few hundred plastic that you get out of it, and then move on, if you want. Or grind it religiously, just get into there and get as much plastic as you can get while you can, and whether you hold on to it and become like some kind of a plastic tycoon later on or whatever, then so be it, Damn, man, that was like an impossible turret to kill, or to kill. Hi. Nope. You could lose that spark. Damn right. You can die. How are you guys? You guys don't mind if I tag along on your little convoy, do you? With my one front wheel. Hey, what's going on, Slav Boy? How's it going, man? Long time no see. Hopefully, you've been doing well. Yeah, so like I said, where you fall on the rankings, don't worry about it. Don't worry about trying to get points in order to get more plastic, because it doesn't pay very much in the way of plastic overall. It pays 6, 7, 8 plastic without premium, or whatever, and I don't have premium. So pay 6, 7, or 8 plastic is all. So whether I'm last on the rankings or which you, of course, the way to increase your score is by killing more of the enemy. It's not about accomplishing the goals as much as it's killing the enemies. Well, I'm more focused on accomplishing the goals and moving on to the next one. Kill this one, or accomplish the goals, move on to the next one. Because if you can do that, then you increase your overall take. How much your profit is in plastic, just by rushing through them. Because I would much rather do several plastic runs at 6 plastic each than a couple of good plastic runs at 8 plastic each. Or, you know what I'm saying, in the same amount of time. I have no interest in a 4-minute mission in order to get a couple of extra plastic. I have a lot of interest in, a 2-minute mission, over and over and over, to get a lot less plastic. What the hell is that? Boss. What did I hear? Oh, there it is. Damn it. I'm like, it was this way, and then already ran back the way I was, where I was. Damn. I missed it. It wasn't showing on my map. You better shut up over there in the corner. So yeah, that's the plan, is just keep going. Now, if I was watching plastic prices a little bit too, because I've thought, well, if plastic prices drop low enough, then it might actually be worth buying plastic. If people are still trying to sell plastic and they're lowering the price enough, then buy plastic while it's low, because it's going to come back up. And you can still profit off of that too, even buying plastic. But it's stuck around 30, 31, 32, 33, something like that or whatever. And I was like, not necessarily enough that it's going to be so profitable to buy it. But if it had dipped down to like 25, 26 or something like that, yeah, I would have bought plastic and done Operation Gozu.
Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols.
Absolutely, got to maximize that profit.
Don't let them spot
Got to be efficient about it.
you. Draw more enemy squads.
I'm going to get the far one over here. Oh,
Which means there will be too many of them. I'm picking up new signals from the Raptors. Prepare for battle. I'm picking up new signals from the Raptors. Prepare for battle.
damn. So many shots. There's the one thing about this operation, you got to know going into it, there are a lot of enemy, and they are snipers. They are all snipers. They are deadly accurate,
Chances for a successful operation are reduced.
and they have a high rate of fire, and it's very destructive. So,
A Nemo model Ravager is approaching you.
now one of the most effective ways of accomplishing this mission, though, is speed. But you also got to be durable enough to be able to last through a bunch of shots, you know? And then, of course, you're going to want firepower, because when you do face the boss at the end, you know, you want to kill the boss as fast as possible. But yeah, it's speed and staying on focus. You got to stay on focus. So the way it works is that there's 2 objectives before the boss, all right? Now, the 2 objectives are one of 2 things, and it's randomized which ones you get or whatever. And it's randomized what locations on the map that they spawn them. But the 2 objectives are either destroy a tower, which is supposed to be a radar, I guess, or something like that, or upload a virus to two different, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, mainframes or whatever that are sitting there. So, I don't know, because I haven't gone cloaked. I maybe? I don't know. I haven't tried it. But you can definitely get to it at least easier if you're cloaked. But yeah, so those are the 2 objectives. So if you're lucky, because the tower is faster than uploading the virus. Uploading the virus, you got to wait for you got to press R and wait for the circle to go around, and hopefully somebody else is on the other mainframe at the same time that you're uploading one, so that they're both getting done at the same time. Otherwise, you got to do one, then move over to the other one and do the other. If you're on a team where people don't know what they're doing, or they're just not that fast, or something like that. But in an optimum world, you know, in the optimal situation, is that you get this, destroy the tower, and if everybody contributes their part to doing so, kill it, one more shot. Anybody, thank you. God, it only literally had a sliver of life left, and then we didn't know where to drive. It doesn't show the second set of objectives until the first one is killed. I got the one on right, Elite. I don't know if you're watching the stream or are listening or not, but like I said, the objectives are randomized as far as their location and which ones you get. Whether you get the 2 tower one or the database ones, whatever it is, you get. They're randomized, and then so are the locations of them. Not only which ones you get, but also the locations. And I overshot a little bit that one. And then once you complete the 2 objectives that you have, then the boss spawns, and his location is also randomized. Now, all the vehicles, you'll note, have like a little red, they have like red glowy parts and stuff like that to them or whatever. Those are supposed to be sensor eyes, and there's there's like an achievement, or not an achievement, there was a challenge to destroy like 50 of those or something like that. And then they also have, it kind of stuns them when you hit that. You'll see like the little electrical things kind of go around the vehicles and stuff like that, and it stuns them momentarily if you hit those. Like the red glowy part. But yeah, you, if you're lucky, you get the destroy the 2 towers objective. Yeah, of course, it's hard when it's behind a building. And then you get it twice. You get destroy the tower, and then you destroy the tower again if you're lucky. And because those are faster. And then hopefully the boss will spawn pretty close to you. Now, if you've got a really good team and you're able to communicate, especially like Discord or something like that. Ah, damn it. All right, you got that one. I got this one. I'm stuck. Ah, there we go. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I'm out. Don't worry about it. But you see how deadly accurate these snipers are from across the map? It doesn't matter. You know, they'll get you. You gotta be on top of your stuff as far as all that's concerned. I'm gonna get killed, but at least I took his big guns off of him. But if you're lucky, like I was saying, what you'll have is a team that like pays attention to what they're doing a little bit better and all that kind of stuff, and you can coordinate things where, like, if it's destroy the tower, for example, if that's the objective. Let me see what the time was on that. 2 minutes 7 seconds. We haven't had anything that's a minute and a half. Closest we've gotten is a minute 44. If it's like destroy the tower, for example, you don't have to stand there and kill the tower. In fact, if you're the first one there and you're fast and your team's fast, but you're fastest or whatever there, don't bother waiting to kill the tower. If everybody's doing it right, everybody should be in basically a line coming along and shooting the tower, so that the lead guy is doing a bunch of damage, but then he just keeps on going. And then the second guy comes up and they're also doing damage and they keep going. And the third guy does damage, and maybe by then they kill the tower. Because by then you've got 2 vehicles already moved well past the objective. You know what I'm saying? They've already progressed, and they're closer to the next objective, and that speeds things up that much better. Again, in an optimal world, you know.
I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation.
See, like that, I just went around it, shooting it while I was already progressed. Luckily, the boss spawns right over here, so I was already en route to it. I'm gonna go around them real quick because I was already progressing too fast. I was moving too quick to be able to slow down on him. But yeah, that's... So like in an optimal world like that, you can just fire at it as you keep going. And then if you don't kill it and you're the first one, big deal. Just keep going, and then let the second person come up and they'll fire at it too, and hopefully they kill it. If they don't, then the third person should be also arriving right behind them, and also hitting it. But by the time 3 of you are hitting it, the tower should be gone, and you've all, at least 1 or 2 of you have already moved on well past the tower by then. Oh, crap. And then there are these
Surveillance cameras.
cap cans.
Don't let them spot you. Alarm will draw more enemy squads.
Thanks, man.
And continue the operation.
Because those really slow you down. Especially when you're trying to do speed runs.
Detection risk.
And this is what you're getting.
Don't let them break
Cap cans. Man, that kills you.
I'm picking up new signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. Your squad has been detected. Repel the
I
attack
hate that
and
because I'm
continue
usually the first one to encounter them because I tend to be, you know, at the front of our pack, you know. Not always the first, but I tend to be at the front of our pack. All right, so he's got that one. And that's the other thing. You got to pay attention to, like, when you get the data center run, pay attention to where your ally, you know, which one your allies grab. So you grab the other one.
You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. Nemo model detected. Attack. This is your last
Oh
target.
my god, man. These things are freaking...
Your squad has fulfilled the civilian's expectations. Take your reward and stay in touch.
So even with the cap can run, or with the cap cans hitting me and slowing me down, I don't think that was that bad overall. Yeah, minute 53. That's not bad. We got a minute 37, the one before it, so that's the closest we've gotten to a minute and a half. There's no special prize for a minute and a half. That's just a self-imposed challenge. I put that on us. You know, any group I run with, I'm always like, let's try to get a minute and a half. You know, just because it encourages, well, A, it picks up the excitement of the matches a little bit, you know, so that you're not just going through the motions and all this stuff, and B, it encourages speed. It encourages the people to go, hey, yeah, let's do it. You know, it gives us something to strive toward.
And surveillance cameras.
And the things aren't always in the same places either. A lot of the stuff is randomized as far as like where minefields are and stuff like that. Or not necessarily randomized, I should say. There's a few specific spots that they may be in. You know, sometimes there's a minefield at a certain spot, and sometimes there's not. You know, they shift a little bit. All right, nobody, come on. Get out of my way. Damn.
Your squad has been detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Oh, the hell? What am I stuck on?
Don't abort the operation. The last target is a Nemo model Ravager. Destroy it. You're being scanned.
Yeah,
Get out
I'm
of the detection area.
jacked up. I ain't gonna make it much longer. I killed his little drivey turret thingy around, his wheeled turret. Nice! I didn't think I was gonna last.
Glad to continue cooperating.
Not bad, not bad. It wasn't horrible. Minute 58. But you can see, it's pretty consistent. 8 plastic across the board. You know, every single one of them, 8 plastic. So, at 2 minutes each, you do 30 of those. 240. You know?
Mercenaries. You're at the Ravager's facility.
Yeah, it wasn't 320. What was I saying before? I was saying at 2.5, it wouldn't have been 40. And it would have been
Operational radars and upload all program to their databases.
24
Do you
is
copy?
all it would have been.
I
You know, in
detect
an hour.
signals from patrols.
Yeah, it's
Surveillance cameras.
not 100
Don't let them
minutes in
spot
an
you.
hour.
The alarm will draw more enemy squads.
Some hours feel more like it than others, but
There will be too many.
all right, moving on. But still, yeah, you're averaging, you know, somewhere around the, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're averaging somewhere around 240, you know, between 180 and,
Before they raise the alarm.
oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Got it.
Don't let it slip away. The
I wasn't sure if I was going to have to spin back around. I already started to spin around to come back because I wasn't sure if that last shot was going to be enough to do it. But it did it, so. Come on. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And 8 plastic. I really don't care, like I said, whether I'm first, second, third, fourth place, whatever. Minute 35, that's a good speed. That's pretty good. That's respectable, definitely. It's real close to my goal. But yeah, it's I find it fun. Some people, of course, it can be repetitive after you do it for a couple hours. But all you need to do is look at your storage, and you'll see, you know, a few hundred more plastic
Mercenaries.
with no resource cost. Didn't cost you any fuel to get it.
Shut it down at any cost.
And you go, well, I could do,
Destroy
you know, raids for plastic, and sure, I'd get more per run, but each raid takes how long?
Don't let them spot you. The alarm will
10, 12, 14
I'm
minutes?
picking up your signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Immediately. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the
Oh,
operation.
man. Well, I still hit a couple of those. Wasn't sure if I was going to. Alright. That's fine.
The chances for a successful
Not the end of the world. Damn. They have such a high rate of fire. It's constant. Deadly accurate.
You're being scanned. Get out of the detection area.
It's easy to get pretty torn up in this, that's for sure.
You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Alright, so he's got the center.
Retreat is not
I'm just
an
going to try to distract these guys a little bit as I run through.
option. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately.
Nope. He spawned over here. And sometimes you get to the point where you're just trying to predict where the boss may spawn.
The last target is
Like that little move? You're good, right?
Destroy it.
And sometimes you're right, and sometimes you're across the map from it. I'll just come down into here, apparently. Because it was too late for me to spin and go around. Now, the cool thing is he will chase you down in here. Now, that's actually good, depending on which build it is, because he uses a one of the homing rocket weapon systems in one of the builds, definitely. And because the bosses do change, they're not always the same. There's a couple of different builds. And when you use the homing rockets, they don't go anywhere because they fire straight up into the roof of the underground. So it's not so bad to take them underground sometimes when you can get that. Just a strategy tip for you if you find yourself in Operation Gozu and the boss spawns right there. 2:15 though, that was slow. Might have me another peanut butter cracker. Oh yeah.
Mercenaries. You're at the Ravagers facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost.
Oh, sorry, man.
To destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras.
And there are plenty of folks who specifically made, you know, they made Gozu builds.
You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Good. That's not too bad. Not in the worst position for that. I can adapt easy.
Don't let them raise the alarm.
You know, there are plenty of folks who decided, you know, made Gozu build. And I've had teammates who said, I'll take the far one.
Before they raise the alarm. You are under
I've had
attack.
teammates
Neutralize the
who,
threat and continue the operation.
who were grouped up with me for this before. Of course, he's got me pinned almost.
Continue the operation. Nemo model detected. Attack.
I've had teammates who, you know, who thought, oh, well, with all this volume of fire that they're getting from the enemy, they wanted to make a tough vehicle in order to withstand that, right? So that was their plan, their plan of action. But they made like a slow track vehicle, and it's like, no, that's not what you want at all. You want speed. And they were like, no, but how's it going to survive? I said, doesn't matter. The thing, when you get most of the volume of fire is after the alarm has gone off and most of the enemies start spawning in different places. Now, if you leave them all in your rearview mirror, you leave them all way behind you, who cares? You know, they're trying to catch up to you from across the map, you know, but if they're, you know, if you're going slow, they have a chance to spawn and all fight you and everything like that. And that just slows you down. And I swear, the AI in this is not just trying to shoot you. They try to actively get in your way. They literally, they run interference. They block your shot. They get between you and the boss quite often, and then they literally try to run into you. I've had a number of those hovers come and run into me specifically to knock my retchers right off. They literally run into me and knock my retchers off the top because they're hovering right over the top of the vehicle. You know, so... And then, of course, they put those force field things right between you and your target quite often, too. So you can't...
You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. A Nemo model Ravager is approaching you. Proceed to eliminate it.
Damn sparks slow you down. I see all that color behind me and I say, yeah, the enemy. So yeah, it's you know, these are just things you pick up from doing this over and over and over quite a bit. So another, again, consistent 8 plastic, minute 53, minute 54. If I can keep it at least under 2, then I'm happy, you know, for the most part. If I can get closer to 3, oh, then much better. So these two other guys, so one of these guys is
You're at the Ravager's facility.
is
The mission is simple. Shut it
in the
down
same
at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars
clan
and upload
as the other guy
databases.
that Elite had invited to join
Signals
us.
from patrols and
So I guess, I don't know if it's just random that his clanmate is also in the doing the same thing, or if he knew and asked him to join.
Prepare for battle.
I'm doing the far one because, again, because I'm the first one here, I'm going to go to the far one. so that the next guy can get the closer one. Because it doesn't make much sense for me to get the closer one, and then that other guy has to go past me when I'm halfway done with the one. Let's see if we can't get them done at the same time, if at all possible.
New Rapture signals detected. The battle is imminent.
Alright. Back this way.
The Nemo memory eraser model has been detected. Eliminated and the operation will be completed.
I'm not going to try to squeeze through there. Usually a pain in the butt. Pain in the ass. Yeah, we're going to go this way, right over here. I'm right behind you, Elite. I'm sitting here shooting Elite instead of Nemo. They run and they get right in the way. Ooh. See, that guy just went driving right between us.
The Syndicate highly appreciates your work.
So yeah, I don't know if that's like intentionally programmed for the AI or what, to literally block you, like to get between you and the boss, but it sure as hell seems like it. It happens way too often. I mean, they could just as easily attack you from behind, and they'll come racing around and get in front of you and get between you and the boss.
Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately.
I hope one of them gets that thing. Finish the tower.
I see signals.
Thank you.
Don't abort the operation.
I gotta know where to go.
You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. I'm picking up new signals from the Raptors. Prepare for battle.
That's the only problem with being the faster vehicle
Registering the risk of raising
quite often.
This can reduce the chances of a successful
Alright, Elite's
operation.
going for that one, then I'll go for this one.
Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. This is the Nemo model. Don't
Yeah,
the
that's the only problem, like I said, about being the quicker guy is that, you know, sometimes you pass by that target, that first target or whatever, and you're trying to figure out where to go for the second one, and your allies haven't killed it yet. You know, I mean, you didn't pass completely by it. I mean, you did damage to it or whatever, but they didn't kill it, and as a result, you're just sitting there driving across the map wondering, well, am I turning left? Am I turning right? What direction am I going? Too poor to execute it. What do you mean? It's going to cost you buying some stuff, or are you talking about just buying resources and stuff?
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravagers facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational
need Hoovers.
and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect
And you don't have
signals
them?
from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. New Raptor signals detected. The battle is imminent. New Raptor signals detected.
Ah,
The
damn
battle
this
is
truck.
imminent.
Man, this truck gets me every time. I always forget that damn thing's there and I run right into it.
The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
Every damn time.
I see signals approaching. Don't
Good
abort the
lord,
operation.
man, they just shred me when I'm leaving. Ah. Just a random sniper shot.
Leave it
perfectly executed. Again, I always laugh when people say, "Oh, you know, bots are so much easier than PvP." Are they? PvP is not near as accurate as a lot of these bots. There are a lot of players who are nowhere near as accurate as a lot of these the higher end bots. Good lord, I just spawned like right here, just getting shot already. Like they already knew I was coming and they were just targeting me. Screw you guys, man. I'm going this way. Just to get out of your line of fire, for Christ's sakes. Alright, well, there goes my retro again. Well, I'm not paying for a repair kit for a, not doing a repair kit for a, Operation Gozu. It's not worth it. There's no resource cost. I'm not invested in anything other than a couple of minutes of time. You guys get it? Good. Where's the other guy? Oh, way back there. Great. Oh, this isn't going to work out. You have a sign of zeros? Okay. Yeah, he's done. Alright, well, then we're done. He's going to do it again. Yeah, he's not even going to make it there. I'll be surprised if he even makes it to the boss. Now I just kind of want to see. There's a 6. See, he's not going to. He's definitely not making it when he ran into a wall. Nope.
We lost another group. Running battle analysis. The next squad is ready to proceed.
Good, because I'm not doing it. It's not worth spending a repair kit on something that has no resource cost. So there's no investment already made into it for you to have to recover, you know? Nice.
Mercenaries.
I'm talking about your build, Gore. Yeah, just go up and be a face hugger. Make it look like an alien face hugger, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Go on top of people's cars and just face hug them.
The alarm will draw more enemy squads. I'm picking up new signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Damn it, I went a little too far.
The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced. Your squad has been repel the attack and continue the operation. You've entered the Ravager scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is raised. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. You've entered the Ravager scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is raised. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation.
Damn. Building. Nope, back behind me. Alright.
Destroy it.
It was somewhere. There it is. So much air time. Oh my god. So much air. see what the times are running. Defeat, that sucks. Minute 46, that's not bad. All the others are pretty consistent. 52, 57, 53, 54. That was being pretty consistent there. So the unofficial snack sponsor of this portion of today's stream is Tostitos original restaurant style crispy tortilla chips. Corn tortilla chips.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from
No, I have not while I'm trying to game. It's just hard to do it. I have salsa in the other room, which I would do normally, but yeah, I would. But I'm trying to game, so. Well, thanks for running me into the mines. And when I say the other room, in the kitchen, because that's where you keep things like that. Not just in a random room, not like the guest bedroom. That's where we keep salsa in the guest bedroom.
An evil memory eraser model has been detected, eliminated, and the operation will be completed.
Long. Ooh, that almost went very poorly. Where we at? Where are we at? Oh, you got him? Good. We. I shouldn't even say not while I'm gaming. Not while I'm trying to do speed runs specifically. You know, if I were playing a different game, then sure, I would do chips and salsa. I don't have a problem with it. But if I'm doing cross out during battles, I wouldn't do it. And definitely during speed runs. I gotta be focused, man. Focus. Right on it. Keep your eye on the prize.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost.
You feel me? You feel me.
Operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. This can lead to a cascade effect, which means there will be too many of them. Detection risk has been confirmed. Rapture signals detected. The battle is imminent. You are under attack.
Carry you through Gozu. I've done it. I've done the whole thing basically solo with the team just sitting back at the spawn point, not doing anything.
This can reduce the chances of a successful operation. The last target is an Nemo model Ravager. Destroy it. Detection risk has been confirmed. Don't let them raise the alarm.
Right behind you, Elite.
Operation success confirmed. The city would highly
Carry
appreciate
you.
your work.
I gotta get some more barrel rolls, or almost catastrophic barrel rolls. Almost flipped onto my head, but then, you know, onto the roof of the car, and then managed to somehow turn it into a barrel roll. I gotta get more of those because I need more for my highlight reel. I'm putting together a highlight reel. I am. Totally am.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravagers facility. The mission is
Of just that.
shut it down
Just
at any cost.
Just
We need to destroy
times when I should have been
operational radars
upside down and
on
instead
program
somehow ended up
bases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols.
just
and
barrel rolling it and
surveillance
landing back on my wheels and moving on.
cameras. The alarm will draw more enemy squads.
'Cause that happens a lot, especially with this build.
Neutralize the alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
There we go. Yeah, because I noticed that there was one of those walkers was right in the way, so I didn't have enough
Successful operation.
of a chance to do damage and move on.
I'm picking up your signals from the Ravagers. Prepare for battle. New Ravagers signals detected. The battle is imminent. The Nemo memory eraser model has been detected. Eliminate it, and the operation will be completed.
In Soviet Russia, Nemo eliminates you.
Proving your worth, mercenaries.
Yeah, I mean, armored trucks, I mean, they have their benefits. I don't have any myself. Obviously, the armor is good. I'll tell you right now, Hermit wheels are pretty awesome. I love them. They're very durable. And you can still be fast.
Mercenaries.
I wouldn't have necessarily known about them had I not gotten them for free from a season pass a couple of seasons ago.
We need to destroy
But
operational radars.
I love them.
Upload our program to
They're awesome.
databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. New Rapture signals detected. The battle is imminent. Detection risk has been confirmed. Don't let them raise the alarm. The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
They blocked me in. Had to get out of there.
Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately. New Rapture signals detected. The battle is imminent. You've entered the Rapture scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is raised. The last target is a Nemo model Ravager. Destroy it.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. The sideways thing.
Have
Maybe. That might not be bad. Are they cyan color special parts? I don't remember. I want to say they are, right? I mean, hermits are purple. Epics, but they're good. I like them. I like them a lot. They're really durable.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's
Got it.
facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost.
Yeah, in fact, I've considered making some hermits because I've never made them. The four I use right now on this build, for example, are all ones that were given to me during the season pass. But I've considered making some hermits just so I have, you know, a couple more so I can make a 6-wheel or something like that, you know.
Which means there will be too many of them. Register
Good, I like that.
This can reduce the chances of a successful operation. New Ravager signals detected. The battle is imminent. You are in the line of sight. Leave it now or find
Right behind you, Elite. Right next to you, Elite.
Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful operation. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation. The last target is a Nemo model Ravager. Destroy it. Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful operation.
Ah, damn, I thought that was an officer by now. Now it is. Yeah, I'm sure.
Nemo model is eliminated. You've proven your worth, mercenaries.
I'm sure it is at that power score. And thanks for the follow, Half-Bred Hybrid. Very much appreciated. And welcome to the Secret Squirrel Games community. Good to have you.
Mercenaries.
All right.
You're at the Ravager's
Let's pick it up.
facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars and upload our
Why is it so
program to their
blurry? Oh,
databases.
because it's
Do you copy?
because it's two of them
Detect
like
signals
trying to
from
ride on
drones.
top of each other.
Surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The
Alright.
alarm will draw more enemy squads.
I will go to the
You are
further
under
one
attack.
since he is
Neutralize
back
the
there.
threat and continue the operation. The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
Leaving. Not hanging out here. Got on my face with your spark thing or whatever.
You are in the
You're done.
some cover.
Ooh. Oh, seriously?
You are in the line of sight. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
There.
Repel the attack and continue the operation. The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
Uh-oh. Elite also got killed. That's going to slow us down significantly between the two of us. We'll damage on that tower. Oh man, another guy already dead. Got it.
Proceed to eliminate it.
Oh, of course I hit the invisible speed bump at the beginning of the bridge. Absolutely no reason for that. That's a texture error. Great. That was probably, what, 240? What do you think? What do you guys think? 240? 250? Ugh. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. To do this, we need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. I detect signals from patrols. Bot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately.
Damn it. Where the hell are you going?
Under attack. Neutralize the threat. Continue the operation.
I don't know what happened there. I got all hung up on some kind of building. I couldn't... What is going on right now? Why was I turning? I wasn't even hitting the button. Are my keys getting stuck?
The alarm has been
Oh
raised.
my god.
Chances for a successful operation are reduced.
This is a brand new keyboard.
I see signals approaching.
Now I'm getting
Don't abort the
shredded.
operation. A Nemo memory eraser model has been detected. Eliminate it, and the operation will be completed.
Those are the worst, man. Destroyed here in a second. Yep. Never miss.
Your squad has fulfilled the citizen's expectations. Take your reward and stay in touch.
Oh, man. $247, another not good one. Yeesh. We got bad here for a moment. We gotta pull our heads out of our asses. Yeah, we gotta pick it up.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's draw more enemy squads. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful operation. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation.
There we go. That lined up alright, even though it's data center instead of...
Signals for the Raptors. Prepare for battle.
Oh, well, found those mines or fuel barrels or whatever the hell they are.
The last target is the Lima model Ravager. Destroy it.
There's some more. Damn it. Of course. And why wouldn't you? Run into the wall. Of course. Perfectly takes out one of my Raptors. More respectable, at least. A minute 56. We got it back down under 2 minutes. We had a bad little run there for a few before it.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? Your squad has been detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. You are in the line of sight. Leave it now or find some cover.
Oops. Apparently I found this
I'm picking up your signals from the Raptors.
storage container.
Prepare for battle.
Oh. Did Elite Gamer leave the group? Because it said he was destroyed, and I heard the boom like he left the group. Oh, disconnected. Alright.
You've entered the Rapture scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is raised.
Oops.
A Nemo model Ravager is approaching you. Proceed. Operation success confirmed. The Syndicate highly appreciates your work.
Alright. So Elite got disconnected, so what we're going to do is we're going to obviously go back to the garage and see. See, I don't even care about the score like that. Like, okay, big deal. And I got 8 plastic. It took 2 minutes and 2 seconds. That's not too bad. We're back. Whatever. Yep. There you go. Let him know so he can re-invite, so he can run his group if he wants. It's fine. gonna look at my challenges, see what I need to get done. I still need my raids for the day, and I still have my fuel for the day, but that's really all I need to worry about today. So I'm okay with doing that. Oh yeah, forgot. Sorry. So I've still got a little bit of time for that, so we're good. There's only a couple more days left of Operation Gozu, so
Mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost.
I think 3 more days.
Destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. Your squad has been detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation. You rapture
No, 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 no!
signals.
Oh well, I'm done.
I see signals approaching. To report the operation. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Jesus. It has spawned in among like a meeting of all of them. They're having an asshole committee meeting or something. Ah, I missed it. Here comes a lot of air.
You are in the line of sight. Leave it now
No,
and find
not
some
really.
cover. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. Nemo model detected. Attack. This is your last target. Operation success confirmed. It highly appreciates your work.
Not too bad. I mean, I'm probably like 215 or something like that, but whatever. 217, see? I was right there. I was right on it. But that was with me dying and him being flipped over. So, it is what it is.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. To do this, we need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. Registering the risk of raising the alarm. This can reduce the chances of a successful operation. The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced.
See, in that case, I went ahead and slowed it down because there were only, well, there were 2 of us, but now there's others have joined.
And continue the operation. You are being scanned. Get out of the detection area immediately. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight. New Rapture signals detected. The battle is imminent. You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option.
No. Well, there went that.
The Nemo memory eraser model
I'm gonna go ahead and
has
just
been detected. Eliminated and the operation
self-destruct.
completed.
I'm not doing anybody any good sitting here. At least I can get back in the fight if I self-destruct and move on. Let's go. 211 on that one. Yeah, I got flipped over and had to self-destruct, so it happens.
Mercenaries, you're at the Ravager's facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost. We need to destroy the operational radars and upload our program to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. This can lead to a cascade effect, which means there will be too many of them. You're being scanned. Get out of the detection area immediately. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. Attention. You are in the detection zone. Leave it immediately. You have been spotted.
Oh my god! The hell was that?
I'm picking up your signal.
Double cannon turrets.
Registering the risk of raising the alarm.
Just
This can reduce the chances of a successful operation.
no, I wasn't.
This is the Nemo model.
I was way ahead of that. They were getting spotted way back in the back. That was from the turrets. Double mammoth turrets is what did that. Oh, he's got no weapons anymore. Yeah, it does. Especially when you get a double right on your ass. Yeah, that's where I've got the expanded ammo pack, and then right in front of that I got 2 more regular ammo packs, so, and then the Apollo was right under it too.
Mercenaries.
Once it goes,
Facility. The mission is simple. Shut it down at any cost.
it's like
To do this,
a bad night of Mexican food, cheap Mexican food.
and upload our program to their databases.
Get the right spot and my ass just blows up.
And surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. This can lead to a cascade effect, which means there will be too many of them. You've entered the Ravager scanning area. Get out of there before the alarm is raised.
Uh-oh. Guess he's flipped over?
You're in the Ravager scanning zone.
Yeah.
Leave it before they raise the alarm. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation. I see signals approaching. Don't abort the operation.
Damn it. Damn you guys.
Last target is
Freaking annoying pieces of crap. Out of the way. $227. Ugh. Good call, Elite. Night Gauge seemed like he had the right plan of action when he was running with us. He was about speed and focused on the objective. Yeah, it's the only 2 days left of Operation Gozu. Oh. Alright, I guess he bailed. So many of you guys who are watching right now, bear that in mind. You got 2 more days of free plastic like this. You can do speed runs too. Get out there and make yourself at least a relatively tough, fast vehicle. You got to find a balance where you can do enough damage, obviously when it comes time to kill the boss at the end, that you can help with that, but you also got to be able to take some hits. And of course, got to be quick. But you can do speed runs like this and you can get a couple of hundred plastic every hour without too much difficulty. Yeah, I knew that was happening. I knew he was coming.
You're being scanned. Get out of the detection area immediately.
I knew that artillery was gonna wreck me. And sure enough.
The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced. You are under attack. Neutralize the threat and continue the operation.
Ooh.
You have been spotted. Retreat is not an option. Take the fight.
Gotta come around this building and come right back to where.
The last target
right
is
back
an
toward where I
Eberron
was.
Raptor. Destroy it.
Good. Excellent.
Your squad has fulfilled the syndicate's expectations. Take your reward. Stay in touch.
Yeah, so like I said, you can do this too, but you only got 2 days left to do it, so. You can go ahead and get those plastic. Oh. Am I the leader now? Oh, Elite Gamer left the group. Alright. Did he disconnect again? Yep. Disconnected again. Okay.
Mercenaries, you're the Ravagers for
Probably only a few more for me because
shut it down at any cost.
I got to get my raids done, and then I got some class work to do.
Are programmed to their databases. Do you copy? I detect signals from patrols and surveillance cameras. Don't let them spot you. The alarm will draw more enemy squads. The alarm has been raised. The chances for a successful operation are reduced. You are in the line of sight. Leave it now or find some cover.
I'm out of here.
Your squad has been detected. Repel the attack and continue the operation.
I'll take the one on the left.
You're being scanned. Get out of the detection area immediately.
Well, I can still do this. Nope. Not like that, I can't. Apparently my brakes don't do so well if I don't have a back end. Nor does my ability to climb a hill. So I'm just going to go ahead and... do that.
Retreat is not an option. Take the fight.
Of course, I spawn right into missiles that are already in the air before I even appear.
You're being scanned. Get out of the detection area immediately.
Jesus. Damn.
Your memory eraser model has been detected. Eliminate it, and the
I'm already
operation-
jacked up. I mean, dodging and weaving doesn't do you any good because these snipers. Not using a repair kit.
Connection
So.
lost. Operation failure confirmed. Sending out the next squad.
It happens, ma'am. Sometimes I get lucky. Did I lose him again? Lost him again. I think that's a sign. I'm just going to cancel out of that one. If he comes back in and invites me again, or yeah, see, like this, I'm just going to tell him, hey, man. There you go. Oh, he's already offline? It's weird. Still shows him on there. gonna leave the group. So it shows him offline. So I don't know what happened. He keeps cutting out and everything. That's a sign. It's no big deal. I'll go knock out my raids now, I think. I think that's what I gotta do. Well, let me go knock this thing. Well, I'll knock that out in a second. Alright, that's cool. Last convoy, scavengers, hard raid, copper is a reward. Let's go get it. I'm telling you, yesterday I could not avoid Dawn's Children for the hard raids with copper as a reward. It seemed like they were all... Well, no, I think one time it was Steppenwolves, but like 3 hours or whatever in a row, it was Dawn's Children, Steppenwolves, and they were all Steel Convoy. You know, or not Steel Convoy. Steel Cradle. That's what I'm thinking of, this one called Convoy or whatever. Last Convoy. And, oh my god, it was terrible. Steel Cradle. Steel Cradle is not one I'm going to do, especially against Dawn's Children, at the hard level. No, thank you. No, thank you indeed. There we go.
Well done. That's right.
Where the hell are you going? Yeah, just like the ones where you got to protect the truck. I was talking about it the other day. We lost on a hard raid with either copper or electronics as a reward. I don't remember, but one of the hard raids, we lost it. We failed the mission because it was Dawn's Children, and even the rank and file, the regular, you know, red, you know, level enemy, they all had sparks, and that was a problem because a couple of my allies were melee or shotgun builds, so they needed to be close in toward the enemy. And when the enemy would go toward the truck that we were trying to protect, my allies would go in and close with them to kill them. Well, then when the enemy targeted my allies, they automatically were also hitting the truck because, you know, the spark is an area of effect weapon, you know? And so they were also hitting... Oh my god, really? I have no I got one front wheel left on. No. There's a mine right there. But yeah, so every time that the enemy was attacking my ally, because it attacked everybody around, the spark was also hitting the truck, and all of the red enemies had sparks. Therefore, all of them were hitting the truck at the same time as we're trying to take their attention off of the truck with the spark weapon. It doesn't matter whether they're attacking the truck or they're attacking the enemy, or they're attacking my allies. It doesn't matter where their attention is, as long as they're near the truck, they're still hitting the truck. So sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Is, you know, by the second wave or whatever of enemies trying to attack the truck, you know, this is like War for Fire or Data Theft or something like that. And by the second wave of the enemies hitting the truck was dead. You know? Because it was getting hit by everybody. Every single one of them the whole time. Even though we took their attention off of the truck, it didn't matter. So yeah, it was pretty bad. And it was a hard raid, so I just lost of 60 fuel. You know? And I think we actually, Yeah, yeah, because we didn't die or anything like that. They killed the truck before. You know, before we could defend it.
You got him good. He's dead.
That was the first time I'd lost a raid in a long time. I was like, oh my god, we got defeated. Completely defeated on a raid. I haven't seen that in a long, long time.
Hey, look at that dead weight.
It was a little eye-opening about the, you know, the difficulty level difference now for hard raids. When you actually lose one, all of a sudden you're like, what? Hold on a second. Haven't seen that in forever. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their week so far. I know it's still early. It's only Tuesday, but my fellow Americans, I'm sure many of you had the extended weekend, and hopefully you guys got an opportunity to enjoy it with family and friends in this post-COVID environment. Get a little barbecue on and stuff like that. Enjoy yourselves. Have some nice cookouts, maybe a pool party or something, depending on, you know, where you are and what you have available to you, of course. God knows I would love to have a pool. It's been hot here. Well, not as flat out hot as other parts of the country, perhaps, but it's humid here too. So. I'm almost out of ammo. I need to come get me some ammo here. Oops. He shot me. I don't think he meant to. I don't think he intended to. I think I got in the way of his shot. Unless we got beef, but I don't know about it. See, he did it again. Now I'm starting to wonder. We got beef? We got beef I don't know about? Well, I better watch it. You know, shoot me once, shame on me. Shoot me twice, shame on. We won't be fooled again. Down. Oh my god. Stop it. wheels were stuck with mine. I need this ammo. Ooh, I need this ammo. Back here.
I got him! I got him!
Why is the truck not doing anything? Thought it moved in a little further. Doesn't seem to want to. Oh, there's more enemies coming from back here. Oops.
Good shooting, lad. Keep it up. All these targets, the best kind. I got hurt.
Who's shooting me from behind with a rocket? Nothing? Nobody? Nobody wants to own up to that? So like, I just made it up, like it didn't even happen. Oh, alright.
Got no wheels. I'm pushing on. I'll tell you all.
There we go. Wasn't too bad, right? That was alright.
The fire.
Wasn't horrible. It was It was alright. Ooh. Got a decorative item. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Now I put that stupid thing on now. I didn't mean to do that. Not that one. Where's this thing? I just like that. That's fine. Ah. I don't think I got to select it. Nope. I'll get it in a minute. It's alright.
They're breaking through here.
Up behind us.
End of the line. Nice one.
Just a couple of them. So what do you, how many of you guys took advantage of Operation Gozu and got that free plastic? I know a few of you did.
Well done. That's right.
I mean, obviously I did. I did it several times. Several different days. Sometimes for long periods of time. Like during the drops event, I was doing that quite a bit.
I gotcha. Get this.
I'll take that ammo. Since you so graciously decided to explode into a big pile of ammo. Nobody? Nobody did the Operation Gozu plastic thing? I know some people did. Well, I mean, you say that, but I'll say this much. There wasn't much of a queue. Every time I did it, it went right in. There was never much of a delay. So, I mean, there had to be enough people that, you know, there was always a couple people, 2 or 3 people ready to do it.
The enemy's destroyed. I'm not gonna need that steering wheel no more.
I'm more concerned about that than I am about getting the tower or the generator or whatever the hell it is. Ooh, another one. I'll take that too. Feel it, feel it.
The enemy's destroyed. Well done. Keep up the good work. One set foot here again.
What are you doing? Ooh, nice save, truck.
Someone needs their training wheels back. He looks like he popped
this ammo over here.
Won't set foot here again.
We get this one too. There we go. There's somebody around that wasn't dead. Oh, here they are.
Well done. Now you can run now, huh? Ball running for that one.
Thanks. Well, I guess I'll get this one too. Oh, that sounded weird in my headset. In my headphone.
Another enemy destroyed. Keep it up, soldier.
Where's oh, way over here. I was like, where'd he go? I thought he was stuck behind a truck.
Yeah, another one.
Yay!
Now that's
Yay!
one. Well done.
Yay! Do-do-do-do. I'll have to close out of that. I get to do 20 more, but I wanna change my background to this. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. And then we'll do it again, I guess. Yeah, we'll do it one more time. And then we'll have enough fuel to do one easy raid as well. And then that'll probably take us to just after 3 or whatever my time, and that's yeah, it's gonna take it. That'll be just after 3 my time, and that'll leave me enough time to still go and do my the little bit of class work and stuff like that I have to do for a class this evening. So that'll work. That's good. But as long as we can squeeze this in and then the easy, real quick. But we can do that. Get those daily challenges done so that we can, and use up the fuel in this case, so that we can advance with engineer badges very quickly and easily. Oops, sorry dude. Don't honk at me. Don't honk at me, Argentina.
The enemy's right ahead. And another one.
I'd say I was pretty effective.
Get this. You stumped him good, man.
It's fine.
I sent him backpacking.
stand there? I mean, that's fine. That's fine too.
I sent him back where he came from.
I'll shoot you while you just stand there.
Good shooting, lad. Keep it up. Got enemy down. I sent him back backing.
Okay. Get this extra ammo over here. There we go.
One enemy down. Good job. You killed him.
Yep.
I don't think this one's coming back up. Let's see you try this
Boom.
barefoot. You scalped him.
Get this ammo right here. Right here. Look at that one back there. I didn't even see it. Maybe it's new. Oops. Oh, wow. Boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Goal!
Uh-oh. I will take this ammo.
Yeah, 2 days worth of water for you. I got him, God. And he's gone.
Boom, boom.
Hey, look at that dead weight. Yes, I got him.
Boom, boom, ba-da-da-doom. All right.
Great shot, brother. Immobilize targets. The best kind. Nicely done, buddy. Yes, another one.
Boom.
And he's gone. Remember when I promised to kill you last?
Boom.
Well, I lied.
Alright, let me get some of this ammo while I can. Oh, alright. Apparently there's a mine that for some reason I only hit. Only I hit. Oh my god, another one? Well, that's gonna suck.
Remember when I promised to kill you last? Well, I lied.
I can't. I'm trying to get there to turn this guy upside down.
Thanks a bunch, dog.
Or turn that guy right side up, I should say. But I can't steer very well because I have no front wheels. The guy just turned upside or right side up, just self-destructed. Oof. Got hit hard.
Nicely done, buddy.
Gonna kill me probably. I'm imagining. Yep.
How you gonna run now?
So we don't have to deal with that guy anymore.
Well done.
Good.
Fantastic work.
Alright. We'll take it. And we're going to knock out one easy because we did do all of our other raids, except for we do have 20 fuel left. And we still have to make some progress toward winning 6 battles with the easy raids. So we're just going to knock out one of those real quick. Let's go ahead and do At the Bridge against the Nomads. It's the War for Fire. Yeah, you know it. We know it. Everybody loves it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to knock that out with the remaining 20 fuel that we have for the day. So, you know, that'll at least put us down to the 0 point on that. And then all we're going to do is we're going to replay this little mission right here real quick in the Awakening Adventure mode. And knock that out, and that should wrap it up pretty good. We're coming up right on 3 hours right now, 2 hours 59 minutes. So that should be pretty good. Let's see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go easily. I did queue up for it, did I not? I did. Okay, I just want to make sure, because, you know, you never know. Sometimes you forget to. And then you sit here and you go, why is this queue taking so long? Only to flip back to the other screen and realize, because you didn't queue up. You got to tell the game that you want to play, you know? Otherwise it doesn't put you into play.
Exhaust my gas. Here they are. Had enough, you doofus? Keep it up.
The hell? Oh, I was like, what the hell happened to that guy? Did he just disappear? That was bizarre. He like completely disappeared off the screen. I mean, he could have been stealth, I guess, but
Let's see him try this.
the mid-air drop kick.
That one's dead. I sent him backpacking. That's cool, no doubt. I'll kill you all. This game is over for me, guys. Someone needs to...
There we go.
Well done. I got hurt.
Now, let me just get some more ammo, just to make sure I have plenty of it. Don't you worry about me. Alright, you only got 20 seconds for this here easy raid.
Well done. Keep up the good work.
3, 2, 1, easy raid. I mean, as far as they've protected the truck stationary part is concerned. You guys can go ahead and go mobile.
I got him good. That'll teach him. Nicely done, buddy. I burned him. Toasted. Nicely done, buddy.
There we go, easy peasy,
That's what
right?
I like. Well done.
Lemon squeezy, right? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Bing, bang, and boom. We'll end that up. How we do on the season? We just finished that up too, right? With the number of patches? Yeah, that's what we just completed there. We do have to replay this real quick. So we're going to go ahead and knock out that. I already knocked out 7 of the 20 side groups or side or group missions in the Awakening Zone yesterday. 7 of them out of 20, so that's not too bad already to get a good start. I'm not going to bother doing any more today. I still got 3 more days of streaming to knock out the remaining 13, so that's plenty of time. Today I do have a little bit more of a full plate as far as my schedule is concerned, so I don't really have the time to you know, dick around doing side or group missions in here. So I'm just gonna do this one. Actually, no, hold on a second. Correction, let me go back because I mainly need this to upgrade my, yeah, see, he's already leveled up. I want to make sure I had the right co-driver in there first, because that's what I'm looking for, is the big reputation bump to be able to raise up the level of the co-driver. Granted, it's not going to matter that much considering that I'm not willing to spend the resources at this point to level them up, but at least I don't know, just taking advantage of the opportunity to get them the more rep and get them leveled up faster, you know, so that they're ready the moment I'm willing to spend the resources on them. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Anyway, I'm just going to knock out this one replay of one of the quest storyline kind of missions. And once that's done, I think we'll wrap it up for today. Yeah? Pretty decent. Not bad. We did some stuff. We had a lot of Op Gozu going on. We only got 2 more days of that. I will try to take advantage of that over the next couple of days as well. We will have some periods of Operation Gozu going on. Get some more of that plastic while we can. Part of the problem I have right now is that a couple of my classes that I'm in, but 2 different classes, each have me watching some online training thing. You know, each one of them is like 5 hours. So that's 10 hours of just sitting here watching videos on the computer, and they're both computer language classes, you know, like one's HTML and the other's Python. And I have to just watch a 5-hour video on Python and then a 5-hour video on HTML. And it's like, oh my God, you know, you gotta be in the right mental state of mind to be able to sit there and tolerate one of these, you know, online instructor people for 5 hours just rambling on these little videos. It's hard to do, man. It's not like it gets any easier as you get older or anything either. Believe me. I mean, people say, oh, when I'm young, you know, I'm supposed to have that HD, ADD, and all that kind of stuff because you're young and excitable and all this kind of stuff or whatever, and you're full of energy. When you get older, you don't care about, you know, stuff as much, or you've prioritized what you do care about and don't care about more, to the point that you sit there and you go, yeah, I'm fine with learning this skill that the class teaches, but there's got to be a better way. Doing it this way just totally loses your interest in it, you know? Just sit there and watch a video for 5 hours. Oh, 5 hours? I mean, Lord of the Rings are long movies, but at least they had a, you know, action and story going on. When you get some dude who's, oh, you know, some LinkedIn professor who's, you know, I've been in the industry, so what? You know, you've been doing this for 30 years. Were you as boring the whole time? That's what I'm wondering. Is this boring the whole time or just in the last few years? Yeah, it can get pretty brutal. So, but that's what I gotta do. And I have not one 5-hour video, 2 5-hour videos. Yeah, but you're all jealous right now, aren't you? What? You get to watch videos not just for 5 hours, but for 10 hours? That's awesome. You know it is. But I do need to get some of that done, and I have a class at 6, so I have to squeeze in some of it, you know, between the stream and class. I'll be doing more of it tomorrow, though, like the whole damn day. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up, I think, then, because let me just double check. I believe that was everything, right? I used up all the... Okay, I get it. Whatever. Used up all the fuel. Did all the dailies, made some progress toward the weeklies, got 3 more toward the hard raids with copper as the reward, got another battle in the easy raid, yeah, knocked out a little bit more here and there, whatever, did all the seasonal dailies too, only got 100 engineer badges today, but we're making progress toward others, of course, as we move along, so we'll be fine. Got some more Operation Gozu, which, by the way, I want to thank Elite Gamer again for contacting me to team up to do some Operation Gozu. Was fun. It was a good time. Anybody who's watching who is new to the channel or had any you know, had a good time today hanging out with me and everything, which, by the way, I do want to thank you all for doing, whether you came over in the raid from Camp Dandelion or you were just found me on your own or anything like that. I much appreciate you tuning in to me. I know you had a lot of Twitch options, and we here at Secret Squirrel Games want to thank you for tuning in to us today. But yeah, if you had a good time hanging out or anything like that, then please make sure you hit follow if you haven't done so already. Hit that follow button. That'd be awesome. You know, it'd be great to have new people in the community and everything, and you'll be notified when I go live with this game or any other game that I play. For those of you who may have paid attention or watched any of the Baldur's Gate 3 series that I was doing with Wolfgar and Mudget on Saturdays, just be aware that they have a patch coming out for Baldur's Gate 3 this week, and we discussed it. And the problem with that is that every time, because it's early access, it's still in early access, so every time they come out with a patch, it wipes all your saves, and you got to start all over. So we really don't feel like doing everything back up, and we don't want to just suspend updating of the game until the end, or until it goes live, until it goes full, full version on final release and everything like that, or whatever, and then do it. But play the content that's there just to have to replay it later on anyway. But we discussed it, so what we're going to do is we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait until the game's finally released, and then we'll revisit the game, because we're going to have to replay to get the storyline back up to where it is now, and then we're going to be able to play the remainder of the content that they've added at that point when it's finally released. We don't know exactly when that's going to be, but for right now, just consider that the Saturday noon Baldur's Gate 3 story suspended, at this point. Which kind of sucks, because we were playing Dungeons & Dragons. That's what Baldur's Gate 3 is. It's a Dungeons & Dragons adventure as Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And it was fun. It was good. But we're not doing that now. So, nevertheless, at some point I'll revisit Kenshi. Unfortunately, I've had too much schoolwork to be able to do a lot of additional streams between my regular scheduled crossout streams right now, and that's where Kenshi fell. It wasn't scheduled. It was just an additional stream that I could squeeze in when I could, and that was not. It was just not possible with the way my schedule's been. So. Haven't been able to do that. Gonna at some point revisit that. As I said, what I haven't been. There you go. All right. But like I was saying, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow at noon Eastern time, and that is at -4 UTC. But it is noon Eastern time, like I said, -4 UTC tomorrow, and then again at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday and Friday. So hopefully I will catch you guys then, if nothing else. What I would also like to do, if you guys are willing to do so, is maybe we go raid somebody, right? You guys buckle up. We're gonna go raid somebody. Yeah. Let's go raid somebody. Who do we got? Well, he seems to be doing all right. He's got a bunch of people. Let's he's in the number 1 slot right now. So let's look at raiding. Somebody a little lower down the totem pole right now. I raid heavily a lot, but I don't think I'm gonna do that right now, because first off, never mind, he's hosting somebody else. He's not actually on. So I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not gonna go to him because he's got somebody else that he's hosting. Let me see if anybody else is new to me that I might be willing to go and check out and get you guys some fun, have a good time. Is he talking? I don't know if he's talking. He doesn't seem to be talking. This other guy doesn't seem to be talking. I kind of want somebody who's going to address, the viewers. You know what I'm saying? I think you get my point. Oh, he's muted. Hold on. Nope. Still not talking. It doesn't matter. I'll give it a try anyway. Let's give it a try. Let's go over there and see what this guy's all about. All right, everybody? We're going to go ahead and raid and see what we can get doing. What happened here? Okay. Hopefully you guys will have a good time over raiding King Curtis. Why not? Let's give it a try. Let's go over there together. All right. Oh, did I close it? I closed it. Well, let's hopefully it'll let me raid him. Why did I close that? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, right? Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. All right, so we're gonna go raid him, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, so hopefully everything will work out well, and it'll all be good. What happened? Why did this not? There we go. We're going to raid them. Hopefully everybody has a good remainder of your Tuesday, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Take care, everybody. I got to go get some homework done and everything, so have a good night, and like I said, we'll see you tomorrow or later on. By the way, also, you can catch any of my videos on my YouTube channel, also called Secret Squirrel Games. Go check it out, okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye, folks.